Today on VOX, we'll have information on The Mandalorian and more. Ben Dudash will have your local weather, and Knox Hampton will have your sports.
It's Thursday, February 11th, 2021, and you are watching VOX News Today.
Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Serena Shelton.
And I'm Jessica Garrett.
A crash and vehicle fire has closed northbound lanes in Interstate 65 in Madison. The Tennessee Department of Transportation said the wreck was reported around 6 a.m. Thursday in northbound lanes near Briley Parkway. Details of the crash were not known. TDOT did not have an estimated time of reopening.
A return to normalcy is what the University of Tennessee is looking for during the fall 2021 semester. The university said Wednesday that fall 2021 students who attend on campus can expect to have a traditional college experience as UT campuses across the state expand their in-person course offerings. Plans for more in-person classes coincide with increased COVID-19 vaccine availability and improving pandemic conditions in Tennessee.
For over a month, Nashville police have been looking for a man that set fire to an abandoned hotel while a woman was asleep inside. Authorities say that the woman was transferred to a nearby hospital after escaping from the fire with minor injuries. The man is known as Blue and has since been arrested.
On February 3rd, Sarah Pascucci received an anonymous letter criticizing her Christmas lights. The author of the letter did not know that her father, who died of COVID on January, was the one who put up the Christmas lights, and she did not have the heart to take them down. After learning about this, her neighbors decided to put their lights back up in support for her. Now the whole neighborhood is decorated with bright colored lights once again.
Here has been Ben Dudash with your weather.
We've had a really rainy morning today, and I'll have that and more right after this break.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. Oh, you could save a lot. But how do you know? Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a look at our weather at glance. Today is going to be some thunder and rain with a high of 54 and a low of 39. Gusts of winds reaching 7 miles per hour going north, and the humidity percent for today is going to be at 96%. Let's take a look at our 7-day weather forecast. Friday, the thunderstorms should be clearing up, but those clouds are sticking around with a high of 50 and a low of 41. Saturday, that rain's coming back once again with a high of 46 and a low of 36. Sunday on Valentine's Day, well, that's all going to be rained on with a high of 44 and a low of 32. Monday, those showers are sticking around once again with a high of 43 and a low of 33. Tuesday, those showers should be turning into snow during AM standard times with a high of 41 and a low of 25. Wednesday, that snow should be departing with the rain is coming back with a high of 51 and a low of 38. Let's take a look at our 7-day at our local radar. We are getting pavled by rain, and near the northwest area, there's a little bit of ice and snow in that area. But over near Ashton and also in Chattanooga is also getting hit as well. Now let's take a look at our national radar. We got some snow and ice storms near Ohio and Boston and along the north area as well. Like I said before, also Dallas is also getting hit as well, and near the southeast area. And that's all for weather. Now I'll send it over to Knox with your sports.
Alrighty, sports fans, we have some news on how the Buccaneers celebrated their Super Bowl win, but we'll have that and more right after this break.
In 1933, Ray Jackson founded Jackson Furniture in the midst of the Great Depression. We opened our doors the day the banks closed theirs. Since then, we have continued to create furniture right here in the USA. We have seen decades of American prosperity, challenge, war, and mind-blowing advancements in science and technology. We have never forgotten the way our company and country began, with perseverance, hope, and hard work. Throughout all of those decades of change, one thing remains consistent. Families love to relax together in a room filled with comfortable furniture. That is where we have been and will always be. From being huddled around a radio to being kicked back in front of a giant flat screen.
Alrighty, and welcome back. Let's take a look at some scores. The Raptors beat the Wizards 137-115. Mavericks beat the Hawks 118-117. The Nets beat the Pacers 104-94. The Grizzlies defeated the Hornets 130-114. The Bulls beat the Pelicans 129-116. The Nuggets defeated the Cavaliers 133-95. Suns beat the Bucks 125-124, very close game. And the Lakers defeated the Thunder 114-113, another close game. Villanova beat Marquette 96-64. Houston defeated South Florida 82-65. Virginia beat Georgia Tech 57-49. Ole Miss beat Missouri 80-59. And Iowa beat Rutgers by 79-66. Tennessee defeated Georgia 89-82, and Wisconsin defeated Nebraska 61-48. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers held a boat parade Wednesday to celebrate their Super Bowl 55 championship on a sun-splashed day with thousands of fans lining the Hillsborough River near downtown Tampa. As the parade came to a close, head coach Bruce said the Buccaneers could easily repeat as champions if the team stays intact. "We have the best coaching staff in the NFL, and we dang sure have the best players in the NFL," Aaron said. Defense tackle Vita Vea dumped a cooler of ice on Aaron's during the post-parade celebration. We'll have more news right after this break.
Alexa, ask Whirlpool. Hey Google, ask Whirlpool. Ask Whirlpool, ask Whirlpool.
Care can be a handful. That's why our Whirlpool Smart Range helps you care smarter with voice control.
Hey Google, ask Whirlpool to turn off the oven.
Set oven timer for 5 hours. Keep warm. Alexa, ask Whirlpool to preheat the oven to 350.
So life doesn't revolve around your range. Everyday care. Whirlpool.
Rafael Nadal was in for a funny surprise during his winning streak at the Australian Open. The tennis player was flying through his matches, and people who were there supporting the other players clearly weren't happy. Specifically, one woman in the stands who started to give Nadal the bird and started shouting when he was ready to serve. She was eventually removed from the stands.
One of the world's most known criminals, Pablo Escobar, is still causing chaos. Scientists are blaming him for causing an ecological time bomb. During his time, Mr. Escobar purchased hippos for his personal zoo, and they are now flooding the country's main waterways with overpopulation. While this hippo takeover was manageable, nobody thought to do anything because police thought hippos would just die and nothing would change. It is the biggest hippo herd outside of Africa, which is their native region, is what they are saying about the change in numbers.
Former Mandalorian star Gina Carano has been fired by Lucasfilm for abhorrent and unacceptable social media posts. The actress shared a post on her Instagram story comparing hating someone for their political views to the treatment of Jewish people during the Holocaust. She has been long criticized for her social media posts, including making fun of some people wearing masks during the pandemic.
COVID-19 vaccines will now start to be distributed through Walmart pharmacies. Governor Bill Lee says this will further help the effort to curb the pandemic. Tennessee has already administered 70% of the vaccines it was given. Vaccinations at Walmart will begin as early as Friday, and the state is working on an online appointment schedule that could release next week.
We are online at YouTube at BCHS VOX News. You can check us out on Facebook and, of course, at voxnews.net.
Remind your friends and family to tune in. You just can't get enough of Vox.
That's all we have for you today. Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.